Hello, fellow humans and others if you're watching. Welcome to episode 6 of Wainfleet. Okay, in this episode we are going to come into that view for starters. We're going to be putting in our oil industry right over here. If we take a look at our resource map, there's a lot right here. So we're going to be using that even though it is on a fairly steep ravine. And if we get too close with the terraforming up here, it's just going to flood all the way down there. The other thing that we are going to be doing is building a college town up in this neck of the woods. Now there is a lot of resources up here that we could be using instead. So first thing that we are going to do is buy a couple of tiles here. Let's buy those two. Okay, there we go. How are we doing for money? We're making 41,000 an hour. Okay, that's pretty good. Happiness. Complaining about high taxes, lack of entertainment, and noise pollution. And that fire is getting awfully close to that farm. Hopefully our helicopters will take care of that. We are going to need a highway connection coming up here, as well as a road access coming over to our cargo terminal. Let's turn that off. And that one. Okay, yeah. Cargo terminal there. Okay, even though I don't think we're exporting anything at this point. It's hard to tell. Let's take a look at this. 0% usage on line 1. And line 2, using 3%. Okay. So they both suck. Okay, so the first thing that we want to do is level out a bit of this area. Let's turn on our resource map so we know where we're going. Okay, right in the middle here. Wonder if I can do this with the resource map on. Doesn't look like it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I want to flatten out an area. Just right click there. Okay, and I think that should do it for our oil area. Just make sure I didn't breach the bank of the river there. Okay, we're still pretty good. Okay, and next thing that I want is to bring a road across from cargo terminal. Okay, so that is a 2-lane road. I'm wondering if I should bring it from over here instead. Yeah, let's start over here. 2-lane road. Let's just bring that straight on out the side of the building. That looks pretty nasty. Yeah, it's quite the hill there. Terrain markings, yeah. That's a little bit too steep, I think. Let's get rid of that. And that looks more like it right here. 4.5% grade. Okay, that's not too bad. Now, where do I want to snake this down? Let's find a spot where it will go underneath the train bridge here. No, I will be going straight into the power lines there. Let's come off of here, bring this out straight a little bit further. And continuous, now complex curve. Something like that. Oh, almost perfect there. Actually, I know I can get that under, so why don't we just get rid of that for the time being. Okay, we're underneath. Now I need to get a way to get the road coming down into our oil area. So I'll come back to our terrain tool. Let's start with sloping. Let's click up here. Down nice and gently like that. Okay, instead of continuous, let's just go with a regular curve. Okay, let's see where our oil is. Okay, we're coming right in on it. It's going to be taking up quite a bit of our resource there. And with a dirt road, and just go straight up the middle. Kind of curve this around the edge here. Okay, there we go. And just take off that little nubbin right there. Now, where do I find it? It's under here, specialty industry, and our oil. Let's go with that one. Okay, there we go. There's our oil industry in. There's a couple of them in here. Okay, we have 16 employees already, and only one there. That'll take a little while to build up, I guess. Okay. Now I do want to have highway access a little bit further down here, directly into the oil industry. That'll be for a road coming up. Okay, and here I'm going to go into our development tree and go with intersections here, because I'm absolutely horrible at building them myself, so use the pre-made ones. And grab a couple of extra tiles there. And let's get back to putting in our intersection over here. We'll be wanting a cargo port down here at some point soon. So I'm going to want access going both directions. Come under here. Intersections. There we are. Okay, let's buy that other tile. Yeah, I'm going to have to bulldoze this bridge. Okay, so I think my best bet is going to be to flatten out a little area. And I'm going to do that over on this side. Okay, there we go. We finally have enough room to put that in. Plunk that down. And come back to our regular highways here. Let's just go like that so I can bring that off. Cut that off, and we want the 2-lane highway. Smoothly into there. This one should be a little bit easier. Okay, this is where the fun starts. Is connecting up these guys. See what happens if we just go straight on in. It actually doesn't look too bad. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, let's just come back and clean up the sides here. Soften terrain, 100%. Yeah, sure. Okay, I have to come back and sort that out in a little while. Okay, and that I didn't want to do. Bring our brush size down quite a bit. And we are going to connect up this road over here. 2-lane road. Now, considering that one's a dirt road. Okay, let's put in another little area around the edge of our oil industry here so that I have some room to put a road going around it. Disconnect that for a second. And do that. We're on curved road tool. Okay, good. That, come back to our dirt road so we don't lose our power and everything over there. And everybody's good. Good, good, good. That, and then we can hook up this guy. Have 2 ways in and out of there. Okay, now the fun part is hooking this up. Let's just bring that straight on down. Yeah, it's a fairly steep slope, but it really can't be helped. Go. We can take that one off. And that would give us another way to get underneath here if we need to. We've also got this route over here to take us over to what will eventually be our harbor. Okay, so that's the oil industry taken care of. Just let me smooth out this terrain a little bit here. And sure, while we're out here, why don't we grab a dirt road and connect this up? Okay, what do we have out here anyway? Barn, another barn, and another barn. And old mill ruins. Okay. So a little bit of touristy type stuff over there. What's our terrain look like here? Okay, really that bad? Yes, it is. Yeah, I was thinking of putting a little industrial up there. It's a little bit too hilly. We flatten out a little area here. I can put just a little bit of industry in there. And something just a little bit unusual there. Okay, so that's all hooked up. Let me see. Skipping past. I just want to make sure that all of our zoning comes off of the cul-de-sac in here, or the subdivision, whatever you want to call it. Okay, regular industry in there and there. A bit of offices. Back to regular industry. And sure, put a little bit right there. And a little more industry there. And there. And there. Sure, and there. Okay. Now let's take out path. Okay, now we're done with our oil industry over here. Almost. We need to get that in part of a district, otherwise there'll be no fire coverage or police coverage. Okay, make sure they have a way out there. Yes, they do. All right. Let's just cover up that island as well. Okay, now on to the fun part. Let's build our college community. Okay, and for this, we're going to need to unlock a whole lot of tiles. Let's grab those ones. 4. Still have 10 to play with. Let's grab these 3 here. Considering hooking up another roadway access over here as well. I'll deal with that in just a minute. Okay, but first things first. Okay, now there's 2 things that I need to put down right away. Obviously, one of those is the college, and I need to unlock that first. So, development points, education, let's go with the college. Unlock that, and sure, let's do the university at the same time. Even though the university is going to be next episode. Okay, so we have 381 eligible for the college right now. Okay, it's the college that I want in first. Let's just make sure I'm putting it in the right way around. Turn that off so I can actually see where the symbols are. Okay, there's the road. Want it in that way. And close to the edge here. Okay, and that will be a big road that we want along in front there. So a nice big 4-lane road. Extend that out a little bit, both directions. Here we are, and there are quite a few, a couple of additions that we can put on the college. Okay, that one stays within the footprint, and the library goes around the side. Okay, probably put that right at the back there. And we are now up to 1,000 students that we can have in there. And the cat saying hi. Okay, and the other thing that we want out in this neck of the woods is a train station. Now, where do I want the train station? We have this line coming in here. I think it would make sense to put the train station out on this side. So this will be our commercial and office zones out here. Do I want it going that way? Do I want it going that way? Let's make it easy on ourselves and do it this way. And put another nice big road down in front of this. Okay, let's buy a couple more tiles so we can hook that up over to this line over here. We got 3 tiles left. Just enough to do it. Okay, how far away from the next milestone are we? Quite a ways. Let's just hook up our train tracks here. Okay, that looks okay. Now we just need to hook up this side here. There we are. Okay, so that's our train station and college all set up. Now we just need to get a road over here. Why don't we come off of this spot over here? I anticipate this being very busy. Let's go with the medium roundabout right about there. Come back to our 4-lane road, turn on our train tool. Coming off of a 2-lane road. It's not going to be lining up quite right. Do it again. Yes, I did. The curve tool. Do something like that. Okay, where are we going? That's quite the hilly terrain that we're going through over here. So why don't we make it easy on ourselves? Flatten out this area all the way around. I'm afraid I need to get rid of that and put it back in. Oop. Flatten out the terrain a bit more. Put our college back in. And let's get rid of the street so that we can flatten that out. Okay, and then I want the road to come straight down the middle here. Okay, this is what I was going to do. Slope train. Right click there. Come all the way over here. Back this road off just a touch. Okay, let's bring this guy out just a bit. Now I can do our curve up into there. There we go. Okay, let's come down to the college and bring that straight on out from there. And see if that hooks up. Not nicely. Now let's bring that straight on out. Simple curve into here. Okay, now we have a whole bunch of terrain work to do around here. Start off by hooking up our train station. Okay, road tool, let's go straight. So that's just going straight on in. And 8.5% grade, that's pretty steep. Well, that's the way it's going to be. Okay, let's smooth this out a bit. Let's up our size. Okay, and here's where the fun begins. We need to flatten out quite a bit so that we can get some kind of subdivision in out here. Slope that from here. Okay, let's try that again. Slope that from there up to there. That's more like what I was trying to do. And soften this out a bit. Okay, I bet that looks absolutely horrible. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that great. Okay, so let's do a little time lapse here, and I will throw in the road network for our subdivisions out here. think that's a pretty good layout for our residential district to start with. So we do want a few things in here before we even start. A little bit of fire coverage. Could go right about there, I guess. Fireworks tower, helicopter depot. That's way too big for there. Okay, police station. Grade is for more police vehicles. Okay, sure, let's add that in right away. Healthcare. Let's go under here. Want our medical clinic. Put that in right on the corner here. Do believe there is a couple of upgrades we can do. Okay, that is the ambulance depot. Let's do that. And extension wing. Okay, so that should be good for now. Anything else that we need out here right away? We won't be needing buses coming out here. Okay, but I think we will have to put a bus depot in over here as well because we're running low on buses on the other one. Okay, let's put that out by the train station actually. Put that off a side road out there. Okay, that train track won't be going any further than that anyway, so put that straight on over. Then we can put our bus depot in right about there. Okay, and I'm doing this all paused as well, so let's turn the game back on. And I don't have any lines connecting to our station here. Let's start off with an internal one. Head over to our passenger station, if I can find it. And go into that one. Go all the way back out here and complete the line. Okay, and let's just see how many trains come out on there. Train line 3 is what I wanted. Turn that into yellow. Okay, 2 of 5 vehicles. Okay, that's good. Okay, now we should be seeing people coming out there. And right across the street, that's where we're going to be doing our bus interchange. And this way people have crossings right there as well. So we're going to have our bus stops in here. Let's just put the bus stops in over here. Bus shelter. Okay, so we can have 2 or 3 lines coming in there. And they'll all come in that way and then head right back out. Okay, and this is going to be a commercial district. Okay, do I want elementary school and high school out here as well? High school, we are doing fine. Elementary school, I definitely want. So put that there. And sure, let's put in the upgrades right away. Have enough room for 1,500 students. That should be good. Okay. And let's start zoning up a little bit here. So we want commercial zones. Oh, hi, commercial. I don't know if it's asking for it, but let's try that right along our high street here. Okay, these seem to be zoning in right away. Okay, let's go with our low density businesses right over here. Okay, and over here, let's go for mixed use, residential, and everything is going down. A little bit more mixed use. Kind of surprised that it's not the low density that they want. Okay, with the high density commercial over here, let's try a couple blocks of high density residential. Okay, and a couple blocks of low density. And sure, let's go for a little bit of row housing along here as well. We're needing industrial. Let's come back over to our oil industry. And I think we have enough room. Oh yeah, putting offices in there. That's what it was. Okay, and down goes our industrial demand. And let's put in another block there. Our industrial demand is going down. Now we have no demand for anything at all except for a tiny, tiny bit of commercial. Let's up that to 3, see how that goes. And come back in a few minutes when our demand goes up a bit. Okay, it's only been about a minute or two, but I already see something going on over here. We have no car access. Okay. Why is that? You're the ones that built it. I think it's supposed to be a corner lot there. Now let's take it out, see what else goes in. Okay, how about we put a alleyway in over here? All right, that seems to have taken care of that. Now it's not building anything. Take that out. And it destroys everything. Jeez. I would really like to know why it does that. It was that one, I do believe. Let's put that back in. And come back to our alley and build them along the back. We're going to come in to the alley from right over here, I think. You know, that's what I don't get. I put the alleyway in over here and it got rid of all the buildings over there. It just does not make sense to me. Okay, one thing was, it was not putting the zoning on the side of the road that I wanted. Okay, that's just regular low density commercial. Now we can take this path out. And yeah, let's put a little bit of parking in the back there. That's a good reason to put an alley in. Squeeze in a larger one. Okay, that's good. And yes, I still keep forgetting about putting parking in. And we should put some up here by the college. Let's do our expansions. With the library directly behind. Okay, put a large parking lot on either side. Okay, right across the street would be a good place for some low density commercial, I think. Something like that. Let's try a little bit of high density. Just fill that entire block right there. Actually, we're looking for some medium density, what do you call it, residential. That in there. And let's put in a park or two, dog park. Okay, let's put a little more commercial over here. Okay, I'm just going to do your basic grid. Oh, I was using the wrong type of road. I was using alleyways, that's why. Okay, let's get rid of all that. Okay, and use the proper road this time. Okay. Okay, we're still looking for lots of commercial. Let's go with high density stuff back here. Parking lot. Before I forget about it, too big. One there. And a couple of small ones up front. And we do want a little bit of niceness around here. Plaza right in the middle. Let's go straight from there. Sure, let's make it a crosswalk. And now we're looking for medium density housing. Put a little bit of that out here as well. Let's go with that. That. Okay, and we would want a couple of parks, a dog park, 2, and since there are people there, small playground. Campfire site, not a good place for it. We've got dog park in there, small plaza, I forgot up there. Okay. Once again, I'm going to try the high density, just a little block of it here. Medium density, let's go that. Let's fill in the rest of that block with it. And just a regular medium housing in there. Okay, that's in. Okay, let's see how that goes. How do we have any use on this? Passengers waiting is 0. 22 there. Of 840, 42 of 840. Okay, let's get our bus lines running. So we have a couple of stops along the front here. Let's get them over to the college, which is the main reason I'm coming in here. Oops. And go with a 4-lane road. Let's bring that, slope that out first. Okay, 4-lane road. You know when it says it's lined up, but it's not. Okay, 90 degrees, let's get rid of that. Okay, and bus shelter. College. Sure, put a second one in just in case. And create a bus line. We want an express coming from train station. I thought they had 2 over there. Bring that straight into this one over here. I must have taken out the other one when I put the roads in. That's the only thing I can think of. Okay, let's take a look at our color here. Yeah, don't have black yet, so let's go with black. Okay, that'll take a while to pick up a bit, I think. And look at the traffic here. And yeah, heavy traffic there as well. Okay, so that's one line going from our nearby train station over to here. So we want another one from here over to our other mixer, which is over here. If I have the room for it. I got plenty of room. Let's go with that one. Right back into there. Okay, I've already got red. Kind of taupey green. Okay, and how many buses do we have on there? 11. Bring that down to 8. And that'll take a while to pick up. Oh, I didn't put death care out here. Waiting for a hearse. Okay, let's come under here, under healthcare, crematorium, cemetery, crematorium, I think. Just to keep down on the land usage. So let's put that right there. There should be one kicking out right away. Oh, no, and gathering. Okay, it's already there. Oh, it's stuck in traffic. Okay, and that's going to be a fairly major intersection here. So why don't we turn that into a large roundabout? How that works. Once everybody gets unstuck. Can I smooth that out a bit? No, I need to click on that and just flatten out a little area around it. Then I can smooth it out. Okay, everybody's flowing much better now. Okay, once again, I don't have any parking out here. So let's come in here, grab a small road, just come off a bit of an angle, put a couple of parking lots out there. And sure, let's put a small one over here. And while we're here, why not? Let's put in a little bit of low density commercial along the main street there. Okay, and that is a minor intersection, so we don't really need traffic lights on this one. Where are you? Right there. So right click on there. Okay, and how are we doing over here? Yeah, it looks like there's some usage happening. They're all crossing over to get to the bus stop. Dog Walkers Anonymous. Or is there a cat in there? Nope, those are all dogs. Okay, and I don't have a district over here yet either. Okay, now that's a really large district. I just wanted to make sure that I had all of these things covered, just to be on the safe side. And I think I'm going to bring that road right on down in here, so that we have another way to access it. And that's on quite the cliff there. Be a nice little scenic drive. Okay, but that's another way to get in there. Okay, we are looking for more medium density housing. Let's put a path or two through here. Okay, so that's a little bit of a park in behind all this residential over here. So let's put in a little bit more of our row housing. Okay, Baltar Pines, stone monolith that diversifies and enhances its surroundings. Okay, let's take a look at that. Okay, plus 3 well-being within 750 meters. That fits in quite nicely with that. At least I think it does. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, let's throw a little park in across the street from it. Small plaza, small park. Right there. Okay, we need to add in a crosswalk. Crosswalk. There. Okay. Yeah, that works. Okay, and once again, I'm short on parking lots. I don't think I can get that one. Oh, I can. Good. I had another one there. Yeah. Oh, well. Okay, parking lot over there. Parking lot right there. I'll stick one right there. Yeah, I think another one by our high density stuff over here would be good. And possibly by the crematorium. What are you complaining about? Not enough customers. Well, let's go right to our high density and plop a little bit of that in there and there. And come back to our medium residential. Fill in a couple more squares. And those would be nice. And look at all the traffic coming through here now. Get the feeling I may have to upgrade this road to a 4-lane. I wonder if I can do that all at once. Medium roads, 4 lanes, upgrade that. Overlapping item. Yeah, I'd have to move a whole bunch of stuff to do that. Okay, we're looking for all kinds of commercial again, so let's bring that out to our train station. And put a little path in along here so that we have our commercial building off. Did that not take? Apparently not. Okay, a little pathway there. That's what I wanted. And commercial along there. I do not want it doing that. Let's just do that. Okay, and then we can take that pathway out. Let's extend this road out just a little bit. Should be good. Okay, we have traffic buildup over here. Okay, I wish I knew where all these things are going. Let's take a look, see if we can figure that out. Traffic flow. Just tells you good or bad. Traffic volume. Okay, it looks like they're all going up in the middle here. Now, why don't we extend out our grid a little bit more? We have the correct one picked. Want the one connection in here. No, it didn't quite line up. Okay, let's take out that one. Okay, now everybody's going to cheat and go up that way. Now let's make that a roundabout right off the bat. Let's go with the medium one there. Or, yeah, medium. Okay, lots of commercial still needed. Let's not forget about our parking lots. Let's go with an extra large one down over there. And our high density. And go with our mixed use along there and put in a park or two. Small plaza. Small playground. And dog park. Okay, let's go with the row housing again. Just fill in the rest of it. And that's going to be a complete mess over there. We still have lots of traffic coming in. I guess that's a good thing. Okay, and I'm just going to let this run for a bit. Let's go into a bit of a time lapse just to see how this traffic does along here. Okay, so I've let it run for about 10 minutes, and I'm wondering where all these people are coming from. Okay. There's an awful lot of people that were just walking down the sidewalk here. Anyway, yeah, with all that traffic, I think that we just need to build another connection into here. And the question is, where do I come from for that? Probably out here. Okay, let's turn that off. Oh, milestone 10. Okay, let's take a look at our progression panel. And we just made it to the fuel plant. So that was something with the oil industry. Add that in. Okay, so we got our last ones, I think. Is there one more? Yeah. Those are our last ones, the high-density offices and high-speed highways. And city promotion policy, I guess. And that's it. From here on out, it's just money, expansion, development permits, and expansion permits. Okay, so what's another route that we can take? We can come off of here and come down by the edge of the city tile here and come into here, I guess. Okay, why don't we do that? Let's just cross over the train tracks at an angle. See how steep that is. Yeah, that's really steep. Okay, that won't work. Okay, let's see what that's like. Nope, it's still too steep. Okay, let's try one more. Let's go from here over to where this road is. And still 10%, but I gotta have something in there. Okay, and let's just smooth out all the damage that I've done. So size that. Okay, and sure, let's just hook this road right in. We have another pathway up there. Okay, let's smooth that out a bit. Okay, but now we have two pathways up there, so we should be seeing a lot less traffic jams. Traffic is almost all gone up there now. That's good. Okay, let's stick another roundabout in here. Let's go with the large one. Right there. Okay, any other traffic problems still out here? Not by the looks of it. Okay, and how's our... I had another section of high-density commercial out here, or high-density residential. Plop another block worth of that in. And we have high-density offices. Okay, I don't want to be filling that up with that. And yes, that will take a while to fill in, I do know that. And what's the signature building that we got? We got the fuel plant. Okay, so that should come over here somewhere. And there's our oil industry. Let's just plop that right there. And we can bring our small road along the front. And where do we want to connect at? Straight on in. 8.3 grade, that's a little bit much for trucks. Even 5.1 is a little bit much, but we'll live with it. Yeah, there's no way I'm connecting up down there. Okay, and while I'm thinking of it, let's put in a parking lot right across the street. And we do have a little bit of industrial demand. Let's put a little bit more of that in. And that didn't take care of our industrial demand. Well, I suppose we can bring this road out a little bit further. And we can throw a little more industrial back here. And one more small parking lot, I do believe. There we are. And probably going to need it at some point, so let's put in some offices. Fill that out with our industrial. Anyway, I think we are going to call it there for today. So we've done quite a bit. We've added in our intersection here. We have added in our new oil industry and the fuel plants, which came along a little bit later. We started a new subdivision over here with some high-rise residential. And that might turn into a downtown kind of thing with the college right there that we just put in as well. We put in a new train station. And we started a development to support that. And we have the new bus depot because we were running out of buses. So yeah, it doesn't seem like very much, but there was a lot that we had to do, like cutting through all the terrain. Let's just do a quick check on our intersection here. Oh, that's going really good. Okay, still lots of traffic. Okay, where are you guys going? Okay, let's make that another roundabout. Let's go with an extra large one this time, just because I can. Okay, and a whole bunch of people are going to get confused. Seems to be going pretty good right now. Okay, that's going to add to our traffic on the roundabout. Why are you just sitting there? There you go. Yeah, heavy traffic coming in. Oh, from over here through our new road. Nice. Nice to see the people are reusing it. Okay, and a little bit of traffic here. So I think we're going to call it there for today. So if you like what you see, then don't forget to like and subscribe. Any questions, comments, or suggestions, leave them in the comment section down below. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.